Okay. Okay. Right. The design here seems similar to those in the Temple of Barai. The Ouroboros entrance we seek is surely right here. Perhaps if I use my power of insight. Okie dokie. Snakes that flick their wicked tongues expose their weakness, a reckless taste for flame. Fireball them. Right. Okay, this I don't get. Oh, no, I get it. Being an idiot. Forgot how those things worked for a second. The snake will awaken when the wind blows. Only then may the Genii climb to Sol. We've done it, Matthew. We got the soul mask. With this mask, we can finally use the alchemy forge. Once we create that cloud passage, we'll be one step closer to getting over the Kieran Mountains. Let's make our way back to Passage. has happened? It must be the alchemy forge. The soul mask. You have retrieved it from the Ouroboros. You actually got into the labyrinth? Of course they did, Bagay. Matthew and his friends are true miracle workers. Oh gracious, you're of the Athay court. Amity, you're here. Please, no need for formalities, Boko, and hello to you, Bagay. I'm honoured, Amity, but why have you warriors troubled him with the climb to Passage? Amity helped us get the mask so we could start the alchemy forge. Wrong voice. Then it seems that we are in King Pythos's debt. No, we are in your debt. Your people helped them find their way to Athay. Just imagine, a royal child of Athay and the children of the warriors of Vale. The children of the warriors of Vale? Yes, the adepts of legend. You didn't know? I had no idea. How strange. Well, together you have brought about quite a change here in Passage. Didn't you feel the shaking? Our little town has been reforged into a fortress. But it couldn't be just our alchemy forge that has done all this. Our machine alone could not produce such a wonder. It is both of our machines working hand in hand that is bringing about such miracles. These great adepts have done nothing less than revive our ancient civilization. The descendants of the Genii have returned. We Exathi peoples, Passage and Athay, in harmony. I will never forget this moment, the day on which the lands of my birth were forever changed. But I won't be staying in Ejai to enjoy the first days of this new golden age. I would like to accompany my new friends further on their journey. If they'll have me, that is. Are you truly turning away from your royal duties to walk the path of a warrior? I'm not turning my back on my home, for I will surely return as a wiser son of Athay. Amity and the warriors of Vale. Please, Bagay, our parents were the warriors of Vale, not us. But we are glad to have Amity. How I yearned for adventure when I was younger. When I was your age, all my dear friends left Passage and scattered to the winds. Before I knew it, only I was left to bear the burden of the head elder, helping Passage through its dark days. If only I could have got our alchemy forge working. Sorry, my mind has wandered. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for helping my people. But I can't leave it at mere gratitude. We must find a suitable reward for those who restored Passage's fortunes. I open our vault to you, Our new future is worth more than any treasure. We mustn't turn down his offer, friends. His pride as elder would be hurt. Now, if you'll pardon an old man, I'll leave you to your future. But one last thing. After you check the sky platform, speak with the other elders in our main meeting hall. They may know more lore that could help you. We must repay our debt to you in full, of course. Well, there goes Gramps. So, the sky platform, huh? We'll be on our way to Craggy Peak soon. We've been mired in the south too long. We must cross over the mountains. Craggy Peak is our path forward. Finally, we can see for ourselves what kind of cloud passage the Alchemy Forge has made for us. So, should we head for the sky platform above Passage, Matthew? Nope. No? After all the trouble we've gone to? Well, Virgo did say we should pry more secrets from the other elders before we leave Passage. They're usually sealed up in their meeting hall, though. Maybe they're too busy to see us right now. Okay, let's make our way upward then. I can't believe it. Amity, you, and the Warriors of Vale. Wait! Don't leave me behind! Okay, let's find that vault. Yeah, that's just that. because that should have been obvious. Oh, you're kidding. Whoa, they're working again. Now my hammer will get some real work. Thanks for starting our forges back up. Let me take my forge for a spin and see what I can make for you. Without you, we'd be sitting around dead forges, making a whole lot of nothing. But now we can forge and sell so many things. Here, take this. It's the least we can do. Safe travels to you. Of course, there's no artifacts. Meh. I thought I wouldn't get here in time to wave goodbye, but what happened? You tell us. That wasn't much of a cloud passage, Bag Eye. What about the legends about getting to Craggy Peak? We got the forge working. I could jump higher than that cloud carried us. You owe us, Bag Eye. I don't know what's wrong. Leave him alone, Tyrrell. I'm sure that Bag Eye told us everything he knows. We're close. I just know it. The forge is at least trying to make a cloud for us. I agree with Reef, so he must still be missing something that we need to get across. Yes, it seemed like that cloud was too misty? Too fluffy? Yes. The clouds from our fiery forge must be too hot and misty. They need to be cooled down and made more substantial somehow. Indeed, young ones, and our legends may again serve you. Hey, it's Gramps. Please tell us, Gramps. Bag Eye, don't ever call me that. Elder, please share your wisdom. What's this about further legends? I vaguely recall something about ice. My memories are a little too foggy. Would perhaps the other elders remember more? Their combined knowledge may provide the answer. We have some old tales about a blue gemstone. A gemstone? That sounds like what we needed to put the alchemy well in reverse. We couldn't have put the well in reverse without the power from the sandprint stone. The sandprint stone? Sounds related to our own Ice Queen stone. Princes, queens, gemstones, what a royal mystery. Some of it is coming back to me now. This gemstone once vanished from Passage. More like it was stolen. Didn't a monk take it from Passage many years ago? Are you okay, Amity? The sandprint spoke to me once more. He said that he knows of a woman who escaped from here, who escaped from her gemstone. She is in a maze somewhere, he says, hoping that she will never be found. What does all that mean, Amity? She is a woman who is using her power to revive an area that once lay in ruins. But she is a greedy creature, giving up only a tiny fraction of her power to help people. And that is all he says. If we needed to find the sandprints to deal with the alchemy well, I bet we need to find this woman to sort out the alchemy forge. To throw the forge in reverse, you mean? Maybe you're right. An area that once lay in ruins. We know of such a place, of course. Harappa. That's it, no doubt. Now we know exactly what to do to create a solid cloud passage. Huh? How did you... Who spoke to... We found a man in Ithay who's actually a gemstone, and only a Mitty can hear him talk. Really, bad guy, you've got to try and keep up better. He put up quite a fight before he came along with us, however, so I bet this queen won't come quietly either. I'll admit that I find this all perplexing too. Gemstones, queens, I can't believe that they're one and the same. Still, we must defeat this woman to get the Ice Queen stone. Alright, let's go, Matthew. Let's find this queen. I suspect that the ancient world was far stronger than we can imagine. Be careful, warriors. Our Ice Queen stone was said to be beautiful. If this woman is just as alluring, I hope you don't fall victim to her charms. Bagai. Don't you have errands down in Passage? Please don't be a bother to our dear friends. Well, I... Take care, everyone. I am meditating upon the legend of the Sleeping Queen. This does not pertain to the Soul Mask, but rather to the output of our alchemy forge. It is said that a blue gemstone must be imbued with the Sleeping Queen's power. Only then can fire be forged into ice, which bolsters the clouds that go to the horizon. An odd legend, is it not? Perhaps that will be useful in your travels. Yeah. Okay. I see it. Why have you come here? You've come to take me back, haven't you? Yep. I can't leave. Just go on without me. No. So you're here for the ice cream? Yep. Such persistence is dangerous. Leave now for your own good. Well, well. It seems that you've restarted the alchemy forge. And now you want to put it in reverse to reach the home of the Neox. You may have defeated the Sand Prince, but I will never be returned to the gem. It took me an eternity to dupe someone into taking me away from Passage. I mean, how often does a silly monk like Nyanpak come along to give me my freedom? Once in a lifetime, that's how often, and I will not go back to a life of servitude. But I can see that you're not going to see reason. You want to carry me away in my gemstone. Well, the Ice Queen will not go without a fight, I tell you. Come then, I will shatter you into 1,000,000 pieces. hurt. I can't. No! Well, I guess she realizes her place now. We defeated her. We have the Ice Queen stone. We did win, didn't we? But I do feel a little bad forcing her back in that gem. We may never learn the true nature of these gemstones. Which came first, the gem or the queen? Well, let's just pocket that stone and be on our way back to Passage. This stone is... Eep? This stone is Eep? What kind of talk is that for a brainy kid like you, Reef? Greetings, good warriors. How long I've waited for someone to challenge her. Thanks to you, I'm free at last. A ghost? A ghost? Oh, don't put me beyond the grave quite yet. I've still got a few years left in me. That monk. I hear his voice inside my head. Don't be frightened. I have the gift of reading minds. I can see into the depths of your hearts. Nothing escapes my vision. Oh yeah? And what am I thinking? Easily answered. Pacha will one day forgive you. As for me, I have long been on a quest for enlightenment. Long ago I met warriors like yourselves at my temple far away. But how? There were 4 in number. The warriors left on their vital quest, and thereafter I sunk into the deepest meditation. He's reading my thoughts, answering my questions. It's just plain creepy. Who were these 4 warriors? I think you children know them very well. After some time passed, I found myself within reach of enlightenment. But then came the earthquakes and typhoons. I had to put people's lives before my own enlightenment. And so I walked out into the world. Are you the one who stole the gemstone from Passage? Yes and no. My work took me to Passage, where its people too were suffering greatly. And that's where I beheld the Ice Queen stone. My mind, which reads others' thoughts so easily, was flooded with her forceful will. The next thing I knew, I had fled Passage and come to Harappa with the gemstone. So, how did the Ice Queen get freed from her stone? I have been her puppet for all these many years. She has forced me to do her bidding. All I wanted was to help people, but it all went horribly wrong. She escaped the gem with my help, but her true home was inside the stone. The Ice Queen learned that she was bound to the stone and could not stray far from it. And so, she never let me stray far from her. Our lives had been bound together. But now she is back where she belongs, and you may now take the stone you came for. Now that her petty empire has fallen, the natural flow of life may resume its course. Let us leave this place. Has this place lost its power? The once frozen floors have melted. I doubt one could leave now. I wonder if it's possible to use the Ice Queen's power to freeze the water once more and create a path. Night has fallen over Harappa. How long it has been since I've seen the silver moonlight. Now I must go on my own way once more. Looking at you here, it is like I'm seeing your father Isaac standing before me. Those young masters with the whole world before them. I hope we all meet again in life's long journey. funny. I don't recall seeing this barrier here when we passed through it earlier today. Night has fallen in Harappa. After dark, the power from the ruins causes this barrier to rise. It's the reason no enemy has ever successfully launched an attack on Harappa, even in ancient times. But I must say, tonight the barrier seems especially formidable. It stands taller and looks more colourful than ever before, as if new force is pumping extra life through the ruins and into Harappa. Well, that's just great. How are we supposed to get back to Passage with this barrier here? Oh, just spend the night at the inn. When you wake up, the barrier will be down again. I wouldn't mind a rest. After all our work putting the alchemy forge into reverse and coming to Harappa. Let's just enjoy the evening lights, then rest up at the inn. We can leave in the morning. I'm at it. Eh. Where is that? elevator. battle. Come on. The Ice Queen Stone is a stunning blue jewel, one of Passage's greatest treasures. We're counting on you to find it. Maghi, our friends have reversed the flow. Then they found the Ice Queen Stone. There is seemingly nothing these brave warriors can't do. So, I suppose that you'll be heading off to Craggy Peak immediately then. If this improves the cloud conditions at the platform, then yes. Let's go and find out. Come on. It should be smooth sailing at this point. Now friends, head for the cloud platform. If we leave, we may not be able to return again. So, ready to go, Matthew? Yep. Look at that. It's working. You've done so much for us. I'm so sorry to see you leave. I can only imagine what adventures lie ahead of you, my friends. Our adventures would have never got off the ground without you, Bagai. You have been a good friend, and I will miss you deeply. The honour has been all mine, Amity. I don't mean to butt in here, but how do we get this thing going? This cloud was forged from floating Zol, so I'm sure that strong winds will carry you. Then I'll do my best to blow us across the sky. Wow, what a strong gust. Did she do that? Her powers will come in useful soon, but this gust is a gift from Ejai. What do you mean, Grandfather? It is a parting wind from the coast below, blowing them north where they need to go. Goodbye, Matthew. Take care. Come back and visit after your quest is done. I'll never forget this lovely place. I promise that I'll return. do not know what to do in this situation. Ah. Phew. We finally made it to the top of Craggy Peak. It appears these ruins are deserted. I hear nothing. Yeah, no one lives here. How can you be so sure? The smell. If people lived here, I'd be able to smell some food, but not a whiff. Yeesh. Let's just get going, Matthew. Ignore Tyrrell. Stay healthy, traveller. It is wise to keep one's mind and body strong. It looks like an ancient mirror, but for some reason the reflection is of a centaur instead of Matthew. Our capital lies entombed, here against the end of the world, but one path remains. Only flame can sate the lion's hunger. Lift the jug high and receive the bounty of rain. Each twin seeks the other for comfort. Okay, that does happen. Four angels must find balance. The maiden must face all who enter. The ram cowers from the flames. A hungry fish will climb the very rain to reach food. The scorpion battles his eternal foe. Okay, fine. The crab cannot swim any longer. bull without horns must burn with shame. Will no one call it? The goat does not tread the same path twice. Oh, you're kidding me. Great. How's this even possible? Oh. There's an idea. Working out in my head. Come on. No, I can't push him over that. Ugh, it's a shame. Flipping hell. Most annoying part is I've done a puzzle like this before and I can't remember how I did it. Just see what happens if I cross the path. No, I'll automatically reset, but I did not. Won't even let me, eh? Okay. Screw it, I'm looking it up. Mm-hmm. Oh, really? Well, let's just... Ah, yeah. Archer's deadliest foe is himself. Oh, right. Doy. Which? Make more sense to do all that outside a battle. Oh well. Stop! Hello. We were... What do you want? Hey, be polite to the lady. Do you need me to teach you some manners? You are the intruders here. If you're looking for a fight, you found one. Hey. We don't want any trouble, do we, Terrell? I'm not the thug looking for a fight. Is it tiresome to always need your friends to save you from your own mouth? Come over here and say that. Stop. But... Is it time for your friend to save you from your mouth? My companion was rude. Please forgive him. But what if they're spies? This one wears his fiery heart on his sleeve. He is no spy, and we're not in Morgul. True, but even if they aren't spies, they might unwittingly give us away. Excuse me, I gather you've got things to talk about, but can we go into the village? You may enter. Of course not. You guys are the worst guards ever. Wait a minute. You're not dressed for this weather. Are you even from here? You're not, are you? I'm right. These guys are visitors too. They don't have any authority. So let's go in already. I think Tyrrell's right. Should we just go in? Yeah, let's go. Nothing to worry about here. You still have to get past us. Many apologies, strangers. Oof. I wonder what these two are hiding. Please, go on in. I'm Tyrrell, and this is Matthew. Don't mess with us again. Please, go now. I went to the Tepi ruins, but you'd have to be a magician to get through that place. We were out looking for Hoju's lost bag again. Hello, strangers. Our friend Hoju's bag is missing. If you happen to find an elegant bag, would you please let us know? Okay. Thank you. Probably sounds a bit crazy, us, all worrying about this bag, but it's important to Hoju. I looked all over the parts of the Tepi ruins I could get to, but I couldn't find Hoju's bag. Hey, you weren't part of the mercenary group that tried to rescue Hoju, were you? No, that was us. We tried to rescue her, but Belenis Castle is just too well defended. The mercenaries can't rescue her, and I can't even find Hoju's precious bag. Hey, what are you interlopers doing in here? Mr. Hosan? We have this situation under control, miss. You can go. We couldn't bar your entry, but we also can't have you just wandering around asking questions, I'm afraid. Where are you people from? What are you doing here? We're just travelling through, trying to find our way. What are you talking about? Spit it out, man. Ryuko, if you interrupt, we shall never find out our visitor's intentions. Your calm demeanour shames me. I spoke out of turn. I apologise. I presume your intent is now to reach Morgul. Yeah, we're going to Belenisk and Morgul. Is your group prepared for a long descent down a sheer rock wall to Morgul? No. Making the attempt if you're not prepared isn't merely foolhardy, it's suicidal. There may, however, be other routes you could try. Hosan, should you be? I've got a good feeling about these folks. They want to go to Morgul. Who are we to say they can't? You were saying something about other routes? First, indulge my curiosity. Where did you come to the Kiran Highlands from? Where did we come from? If Morgul is your goal, you obviously didn't come from there. You therefore came from either the east or west. The path from the east along the top of the endless wall is blocked, so how did you cross the western valley? I wonder if perhaps you might be adepts. And if we are, then you may be able to traverse the Tepi ruins. Let's stop dancing around. You're obviously adepts. Indeed. So you'll want to know that the Tepi ruins are due north of the village. The paths through are blocked by years of decay, but with adept powers. You think synergy will help us get through? Ah, the legendary wisdom of the adepts. Yes, that's what he means. You appear to be in a hurry. Perhaps you should leave in that same hurry. Yes, leave us to wonder why you were blessed with supernatural powers, and we can't rescue my sister. Don't mind him. Head over to the Tepi ruins now. We can take a hint. We'll be going now. After I finish looking around the rest of this place. Hey, I'm back. Welcome. Good to see you. Wait till you see the great stuff I found this time. You've got quite a collection going now. Hey, you cleaned up the stuff that was dirty. Thanks. You're welcome. Just a little longer and we'll be ready to open. Oh, customers. Hey, you seem like you're looking for a bargain. Yep. Welcome to our fine establishment. Welcome to our place. Of course there's something better for him. Huh. Nothing's ever broken before, so... My fishing rod broke, and I can see all these fish waiting to be caught. I wish I had a stronger rod. Hey, that looks pretty sturdy. Can I try it out? Sure. Thanks, this should work great. Fish, here I come. The big guy's taking a rest on top of the cliff right now. You can't catch him until he moves. That's not a fish. It's a nice catch, but I don't think we can eat it. Do you want it? Meh. This statue is enormous. Yeah, check out how big its nose is. Yes, and it's also too big to move, so we've hit a dead end. It is not just a statue, it is also a door, if you have the right key. You are surprised that I am behind you after you followed me? Meh. You are remarkably relaxed for a person who has fought his way through a perilous ruin. Was our mysterious shadowy figure really just this young girl? She must have something going for her. She wanders through here by herself. The people of Morgul have a refined intuition. We sense and avoid danger easily. Wait, did she hear us whispering from all the way over here? Surely not. Something is definitely out of place. My senses may be more attuned than yours. Huh? What does she mean? Is she referring to our eyes and ears or something else? Attuned in what way? Besides sight and sound, we also have smell, taste and touch. Is she talking about a different sense? The people of Morgul are more attuned to the world and their senses than those of other lands. I apologize. In your culture it is customary to introduce oneself. I am Sveta, a beast man. Whoa, that dog talked. Wonder if it knows any tricks. Do not mistake me for a dumb animal. Our minds are alike, and I know when I am being insulted. But you aren't an enemy, right? I do not intend you harm, no. But I sense that the more cautious among you have their doubts. She's been reading our minds. Doesn't she have any sense of privacy? Maybe it's like my father's mind reads energy, though he's always found it a bit of a double-edged sword. Yes, my father's gift was much stronger, and he was hated for it. He came to hate others as well. You didn't inherit your father's power, but you aren't disappointed, are you? It's a relief, isn't it? Hey, even with problems, I think it could be handy to have a mind reader around. Sveta is a person, not a tool you can just use. Don't talk about her like that, Tyrell. It is all right. I might speak similarly if I were you, facing what faces you. If I were you, I would also wonder why I revealed myself to you. Is that what you're wondering now? Meh. I have an instinct that my destiny is about to change, and that you are involved. So, you just followed us because your instincts told you to? Well, there was another reason. I knew it. She's a spy or something. Well, Tyrell, she wouldn't be much of a spy if she went around telling everyone, would she? The other reason was your smell. I found a bag under that rock wall. It seemed valuable, but there was also a sense of sorrow. I believe the owner is unhappy. And what does this bag have to do with us? You smelled the same as the bag at first, but I lost the scent once I started following you. So, you were following us to return the bag to us. Wait. Weren't those people looking for a bag back in... Where was that again? That's right. Tyrea village. You're always so good about stuff like that. I can feel that the owner of these things cares very much for them, so I wanted to return them. Well, why don't you go back to Tyrea village and give it back to them then? Yes, it would be best if we didn't double back, since we have errands on our own. Errands of our own. Also, I cannot go to Tyrea village looking as I do. They would attack a beastman on sight. Really? Why? Tyrea was founded by people of Sana, who were chased out of Morgul by our king, Volchek. When he came to power, Volchek freed us from Sanan rule, and much bad blood remains on both sides. Morgul is beastman country, so they would naturally assume I am from there. Matthew, this bag seems really important. I say we bring it back to Tyrea. You are very kind for wanting to deliver the bag for me. Well, thank you, but I'm not the leader here. We need to see how the others feel about it. I understand. You might not want to be involved with the dispute happening in Tyrea. But if you'll deliver the bag, I can go with you to Morgul and be your guide in that country. How does that sound? That's a tempting offer. Having a guide would certainly help. I'd love to see the Northern Lands with someone who knows the country. What are you looking at me for? What do you think, Mr. Leader? Great. I mean, whatever you say. Good luck. We'll meet here after you have delivered the bag. That Sveta Cut's an intriguing figure, eh? I just think she'll be an asset to the group. With the mind-reading thing, I mean. She only offered her service as a guide. Let us not assume too much yet. Let's just go return the bag. Then we'll meet Sveta and head north. I don't think there is anything more we can do. But what about Hojo's bag? We can't give up on it. We haven't given up, but we don't know where to look next. I know it probably fell down to the bottom of a cliff. I could just go and get it now. No, don't. It's dangerous to go alone. Wait until there is an escort available. We can't wait that long. Please, let me go. We won't let you go. You must see that this is not an option. No. Hoju's bag is too important. Don't you see that I have to help Hoju? Please? We have matters to discuss. Please leave us alone. Wait, that's Hoju's. How? There's no doubt about it. This is Hoju's bag. Why have you done this? We could tell you the whole story, but it would take all day. That won't be necessary. Matthew, I thank you from the bottom of my old heart. You have done more good in this deed than you know. It was nothing. No, it most certainly was not, and our debt will be repaid. Great. I guess we'll see you guys later then. You are Matthew, right? I'm Ryuko. The bag belongs to my sister, Hoju, but I packed it for her. She went to Belenisk, the capital of Morgul. That was a secret. Young one, you are speaking out of turn. Matthew and his friends deserve to know the truth. Hoju was arrested and is now imprisoned in Belenisk, but she hasn't done anything. Anyway, the bag you returned contains some of her things. I hope to get them to her. The Morgul people still resent all Sanans for our occupation of their lands. We only barely escaped. My sister wasn't as fortunate. I went back to Belenisk Castle to free her, but that place... I wonder if we haven't been thinking about this in the wrong way. Master? Next time we'll be better prepared. Ryuko. I owe you thanks. Perhaps we shall see you again. Which way? Yeah, this way. Thank you for keeping your promise. How did you... Wait, of course. You already know. Looks like you kept your promise too, It's Sveta. You'll keep that promise though, right? Of course. Oh, she really is an adept. I don't think I've seen that synergy before. What's it called? It's called slap synergy. Given that and my other powers, do you think I will be a worthy addition to your group? Yep. Looks like we're all happy to have you, Sveta. Why do you want to go to Morgul, Sveta? I have business there. I need to catch up with someone. But I will not let my goals interfere with yours. I accept Matthew's leadership. I hope you'll tell us more someday, but that will have to wait. Let's go. Looks like this way is blocked. Footprints. Monsters obviously travel through here. If you follow their scent, it should lead to the correct exit. If I use my track synergy, you will all be able to detect the scent. So, is this it? Are we officially in Morgul now? I don't know, but have any of you heard that noise in the distance, like Zervetta's slap energy? Perhaps it's the sound of the slap glow. The what? Oh, it's not important right now. To the northeast are the Colma Heights. Belnisk is to the northwest. Colma? Sounds interesting. I can't believe we're so close. And to Belnisk too. You obviously had plans to visit some of the places in Morgul, I see. Meh. You were supposed to meet a friend in Belnisk. It'll be good to see Cradden again. Yeah, if the geezer actually made it here. Tyrrell, there's no need to be rude. If Cradden said he will meet us, he will find a way to meet us. Where was this geezer person coming from to reach Belnisk? What? You too, Sveta? He's headed through Bibilibin to Belnisk. Why? That could be a problem. Bilibin and Morgul are not on friendly terms. Are they at war? I have been away for some time. I know nothing of current politics, I'm afraid. Well, if there is a way to meet us in Belnisk, I assure you that Cradden will find it. Then we'll head to the mountains by Colima and get your rock feather. Rock feather? Have you been pursuing the mountain rock? Yeah. Do you know anything about it, Sveta? I know that it is a symbol of Morgul, and that it is a divine creature, and that one does not simply pluck the feathers of divinity. Sounds like it's a touchy subject. Yeah, all we need is one feather, so could you help us with that? I didn't realize we actually had to pluck the feather. I cannot go. I cannot help you get your feather. I would very much like to travel with you, but for now... Sveta, what's wrong? You can tell us, really. Karis, you are a good person. I like you very much. What are the rest of us then? The dregs of humanity? No, I also like you, and Reef, and Amity, and Matthew. You have all been so... Thank you. I cannot travel with you now, but I will wait for your return after you get your feather. I will go to Belnisk. You will need to send me a signal when you have arrived. Listen carefully. Find the band of minstrels that performs in Belnisk. Request Arangoa Prelude. I will be listening for the sound of Arangoa. With that, I will say my farewell. We'll see you in Belnisk. Safe travels. We'll meet again. Alright. So if we're back to looking for the mountain rock, what do we know about it? Not much, except for Sveta's reaction to it. Yes. Her reaction heightens my curiosity as well. What kind of bird could it be? Wait, Reef, you read a bunch of books. Do you know anything about it? Yeah, this is no time for keeping secrets, Reef. Anything you know it might be useful. I only know the very basics, I'm afraid. It's an extremely large bird. I saw it once. During a hunting lesson when I was a child, the mountain rock appeared in the sky. I was trying to shoot an arrow when a shadow appeared in the distance, too big to be anything but a cloud bank. In no time, the shadow was on top of us. A soldier yelled, "Go!" and ran for his life. I found shelter in the woods, but as it passed overhead, I heard a faint human scream. When the adults came for us, I was shaken so badly I could barely walk. So it was big enough to snatch up a person. Far larger than that. When it flew over a forest, the flapping of its wings caused a windstorm. You've got to be kidding. Can we really take on something big enough to make weather? Meh. Yeah, Isaac probably would fight it. He's also a veteran of countless battles and once saved the world. In any case, having Cradden with us can only improve our chances. Let's head to Belenisk. Cradden, huh? Agreed. We'll need him. I hope he actually made it to Belenisk. He'll make it. It is Cradden. Alright, Belenisk it is. Let's find Cradden. And we'll get to see the capital of Morgul. And here's hoping the mountain rock is nearby. Probably it then. Okay. That'll be all for today then. Continue from here tomorrow.